What's up? I'm Alan, and today we've got a super short review for a super short game. This is Little Town Hero, and you're watching OMRPG. Alright, Little Town Hero, a short little game created by a small indie studio that made this very obscure series of games. I think they're called Pokemon. Doubt you've ever heard of it. Little Town Hero is a turn-based RPG that plays a lot more like a card battle game than a traditional turn-based RPG. It also happens to be very short, like super short, like 15 to 25 hours short. Like, what are you thinking kind of short? Like short, short, zip, short. And for an RPG, that's just crazy talk. Did I mention it's short? Short! The thing that's not short about this game, the battles. Holy split. These things are freaking long. And not really the good kind of long that you think would be fun. More the type of long that makes you want to just like jump off of something accidentally. Battles are definitely more frustrating and grueling than they are so much, what do we like to call it, fun. Let's go ahead and break down the battle system a little bit for you so you kind of know what we're talking about. The core battle system is very akin to a card battle game system. You have a pool of moves similar to cards you draw from randomly at the beginning of battle. These cards are called Izzets. Yeah, I didn't make that up, they're called Izzets. When you've exhausted the ones in your current hand, you have to use a card that causes damage to your opponent's main HP or hearts. This is always a frustrating process when it happens, as the matches tend to be ridiculously long and drawn out. You have to beat your opponent's cards before you have the ability to actually harm their HP hearts, but you can only do that if you have either enough activation points left to activate an attack card, turning an Izzet into a Dizzet, that's some dumb terminology if you ask me, or if you're able to use points earlier in the match to activate one of these attack cards prior to beating your opponent's hand. Talk about confusing and frustrating. This can be absolute tedious work as well. Even if you don't have a red Dizzet, you can still get BP points which carry over for the rest of the match. These are used to swap out current Izzets in your hand with ones in your headspace, another funky term, or replenish all your used up headspace cards. Battles are a bit of slog in Little Town Hero. They're extremely long, mostly frustrating and fairly confusing, mostly at the start of the game. Full matches can take over 20 minutes each, and losing the first time for each new opponent was nothing new to me. Maybe I suck at these types of games? Maybe, but holy crap, it was the opposite of fun, at least for me. Finally defeating an enemy is great, but knowing that the next battle will be the same slog of 20-minute frustration did not leave me excited to play more. While all these systems that you're introduced to look fun from the outside, I often found myself tired of the battle halfway through. There's a bit of randomness to the battles that seem a bit unhelpful, and when you get a bad hand 20 minutes into a fight, it can be extremely frustrating. Yeah. Did I mention that it's short? And oh my god, how many times do I have to fight this freaking guy? Like, seriously, I didn't enjoy it the first time. Why would I like it a fourth? So here's some quick thoughts on the rest of the game. Short! The story was fun, but felt a bit watered down. If you're hoping for a lot of depth and maybe a bit of intrigue, yeah, you're not gonna find it here. Nope. The game looks pretty good with a nice cel-shaded kind of Wind Waker kind of vibe. The town itself is really pretty nice to look at, and you know, you don't really explore outside of the town, so you might as well get used to that. Default camera controls on this were inverted and were really, really hard to get used to. I mean, it felt more like an older gen game than a release by a fairly large, did I say large? A fairly obscure developer. Oh yeah, okay, so the sound in this game, it might be its saving grace. It's a great score that gives me like complete Zelda vibes. Just absolutely amazing, memorable, and wonderfully composed. Anywho, I would say I spent most of my playthrough frustrated and even bored. The randomness of the battles had me feeling like defeated before I had even started a match, and that's, I mean, come on, what? Huh? So, what? Who decides to make a game like that? That's, who? Why? Bit of a slog, a bit of a grind, short, and super long battles. Not my cup of trees. I'm gonna give this game a great big, yeah, no thanks. Nope out of nope. Short, but the music was fun. Huh? All right, that's it for Little Town Hero. If you liked the review, hit subscribe and make sure you like the video. Thanks a lot. Peace, we out of here. Short. Short. Oh, that's a little short. 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 It's a little short. Straight up shizort. Short. Short. It's a shorty. Short. Bum ba 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 da. Short.